Hello, this is David Dean, and things are about ready to get a little bit chaotic. We are getting ready to solo Storm Shield Defense number 4 in Twine Peaks. And before we get started, just really quick so you know what I'm running with, I always get the question. I am using Heavy Base Kyle. This was an event constructor that is no longer available, but I really like using him because his base goes out 6 tiles, and everything that gets killed within those 6 tiles, a spirit energy goes back to the constructor base, and when it gets 30 of them, it explodes in a nova explosion. He also gets electric floor tiles, which does damage to everything walking on his floors in that 6 tile radius, and also his traps go off 20% faster. And then to add to those powers, I put on Shamrock Reclaimer Outlander, who is another event guy, and he gives increased energy damage by 20%, so that greatly increases the damage being put out by the base. And then in the final one is Power Base Nox, who has basically structure regeneration for anything covered by Heavy Base's base. So there we go with that, and we have a new amplifier to put down. I already chose it and built it, but you actually get to choose between 4 of them, but there really isn't much choice at all. If you go out to the west and just a little bit of the north out this direction, there is one way deep down in a pit, which I look forward to building. And I stated before, I didn't think there was anybody who had built this one up. But Mythical Me, a YouTuber out there, had built this one up, and there's videos of him defending it. So I hopefully will be adding that when I do Storm Shield Defense number 5. But right now, just don't have enough room with the Storm Shield right there, and that's where I need to be building my defenses. The spawn, I believe, comes right out over on right about there where I'm pointing at now. But you have that one, and then you have 3 choices kind of over here to the south. The first one is down here across the lava pit, and as you can see, the storm shield is right up on it. So no, I'm not going to be placing that one. This one is great for defending with this giant cliff face, and I'm going to love showing off that build. And it can spawn from this direction, or you can also get spawns from the west coming down off these hills. And in my other videos, if you watch my videos from Twine Peaks 6 through 10 on my other account, I never get attacked from that direction because I actually placed an amplifier over there first that cut off that spawn point. But if you don't place this guy before this one, yeah, you can get attacked from the west. And then there's the one that I placed. I already got the amplifier built. And then there is the 4th one you can place over here underneath this rock ledge. And once again, the Storm Shield defense is right up on top of it. And that will be a big issue. I know I usually start these videos just starting right in the gameplay, but this is going to get a little chaotic, and I want to let you know what's going on and why I'm doing what I'm doing. But over here, you have the amplifier. You got 1, 2, 3 full tiles, and then you have the Storm Shield defense. I went and built out as much as I could and basically put in an infinite loop, so anything that comes up here will get hit by launchers. Hopefully before they can make it through the middle, they'll get hit by that launcher over here, and these launchers send them back down, and then they have to come back up and do it all over again. Now that is not going to be enough traps to take them out. So what I am kind of forced to do, and people do this 2 different ways if they're soloing. Either they go ahead and run the Storm Shield defense and just let the first wave do whatever it does, and then come over here and do the building and then fail it, and then just keep repeating that until they have their defense built the way they want it. Or you can do it the way I'm going to do it and run the Storm Shield defense, and I'm going to watch for maybe the first 30 seconds, maybe a minute, for how it goes with that. And then I'm going to take off down here and use whatever time I have left to try to get things built up. It'll be kind of chaotic, building on the fly in a rush, and hopefully everything will go okay, and we'll have fun doing it. one way or another. So I did change up just a little bit of this. I did a video showing my rebuild on this after it basically failed on the last Storm Shield defense. And I did place these 4 tiles in here with wall darts. And then here, I had put a slant up here for this launcher, setting them up. But I had just done a straight slant that was hitting this stairwell. And a lot of people pointed out, hey, you can just turn that into the corner and it works much better. And yeah, I should have realized that, and thanks for pointing it out. But also on this, from Storm Shield Defense number 3 all the way to number 10 in Twine Peaks, you will always get attacked from the east of your home base on the first wave. So that just kind of gives you a set of what you what is going to be happening. So let's go ahead and get this started. Let's see if this chaotic mess is going to work or not. Whoops. I messed up. Rookie mistake. Did not place my amplifier that I said I was running over there to do. Alright. Fortunately, we got the hoverboard. Makes it a lot quicker. There we go. Sorry for the delay on that. And we will get back up there. Hopefully that will be the only mistake out of this. Let's go. Alright, try this once again. There we go. Much better.
Here we go. Shield power increasing.
And let's get over there and get my base down as soon as possible.
Prepare for it.
And like I said, we're getting attacked from the east of the home base. That should cover most of it. Yeah, everything getting eaten up pretty quick. But let's get over here and get a better view of it. Hopefully a lot of stuff flying down into the pit of death area.
Jerks.
And we got flingers, we got blasters, we got lobbers. And you see them going through the part right there. Unfortunately, whoa. Oh, flinger threw something up here at me. Not a big deal. But yeah, coming through here. Off he goes. Down into the pit. And everything's dying down there pretty fast. Let's not waste any more time here. This is going to work without an issue from the looks of it. And I got to get those defenses made and fast. Let's see, I got 2 minutes. And first we got to get over here. We will have smashers trying to come over this way. There won't be much, but for some reason the smashers love coming over here.
Let's see.
And whoop, that's what happens when you rush. Get that going. Eating up my time. And over there, let's go ahead and place. Here we will do the freeze trap. A bunch of dynamos. We will do the wooden floor spikes to slow them down. We will do a gas trap because it will be mostly just the smashers coming over here. And we got a minute 20 left. We got to get over here. And I actually want to put down 4 timeout rooms. I doubt I will have time for that. But we're going to see what we can actually get done. So, get that going. And actually for roof, I got to leave that open a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
For the ones getting thrown off the top. And let's see, I'm trying to remember how I wanted this all set up. What we got? Alright, we still got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Do I sound like I'm trying to convince myself? Alright, I think we got most of that. We're actually going to do a double timeout room. This will send them back to here, which will send them back to that corner. This will send them back to that timeout room. And I actually need a wall and another wall. We got 20 minutes. So all launchers are placed. Let's get the dynamos going. And we're going to be using a lot of dynamos. And that is it. We got to get over to wherever we're supposed to be at next. But we got most of this done. We got a rock in here I need to get rid of. But that ain't going to happen now. We got 40 seconds and we got to get over to B. Come on. I love having fun with this. To me, this is the best part of Save the World, the challenges of these, doing these solo. And yes, we're getting it off the cliff face. I was worried about that because I want to show you guys all the different places they can spawn at. And I wasn't sure if this was going to get attacked this time, and it is going to get covered up next time. Or torn down. So let's see, we got 5 seconds, not bad. But basically, this is just Launcher Row. They are spawning out there. Look at the big map, coming straight out from where I'm looking right now. And what we're doing is just sending everything we can down into the pit. And wow, watch those things go flying all the way across the pit and then down into the geyser trap. Awesome! Look at them bounce. Oh, I did not expect that. I have greatly increased my launchers to insane proportions right there with all the impact and knockback. So I don't necessarily recommend you do that. Oh, we got propane. I need to pay attention. But yeah, those things are flying all the way across. We got to keep this up for 3 minutes. Somehow I got bees on me. Whoa, we got a bunch of stuff up here. So I would think there is flingers somewhere. But man, those guys are just bouncing all over the place. Let's head up here. Might be a little bit safer. And yeah, every time I run these, somebody complains about me not shooting. Basically, they're 10 levels higher than me. I am a constructor. So me shooting is kind of just a waste of time. I'm much better off being a battlefield manager and keeping track of everything going on. And making sure I don't have to replace any traps. And plus, if I keep moving around, that allows you to see the spawn points like I'm doing right now. And the pathing of the mobs. But yeah, they are throwing a ton of stuff up at me. But that's okay. I think, let's see, let's get over here. And really, that is the point of all these videos. I've already soloed these before on my other account. But I really want you guys to see how you need to set up your defenses and all that good stuff that comes with it. 1 minute left to go. Launchers working exactly like they should. Everything dropping down. But yeah, we got flingers everywhere. And we will be coming back into this after we are all done. Just so you can see what kind of damage they did do or didn't do. 30 seconds. And yeah. They're just getting slammed everywhere. Working perfect. I love it when a trap tunnel works the way it's supposed to. Coming through. 14 seconds. And we're out of here. So that worked extremely well. No issues, no problems. Hopefully we can keep going, but we have not seen any smashers yet. So, let's see. Oh, missed where I wanted to go. So, getting attacked from the east over here.
Oh, sorry.
And I actually tried to get that down. I'm sorry, I got allergies and my throat's a little bit off. Whoop, there's the fireball. So I tried to build a lobber screen out here, but yeah, the lava ball just blew it up. Here is the spawn point on the map. So coming straight for my amplifier A from the east. Everything will feed into this single tunnel here. Launcher, shooting them out to that launcher, shooting them back out where they came from. Ceiling electric field, eating them up, wall darts in the back. And let's see what we got coming in. We will use the infrared scope on the sniper rifle. And so far, not seeing anything special. Oh, there, we got propane again. And so we should probably do a little bit better job than I did last time of staying back. One thing, I keep seeing people do it in videos and on missions I'm running with them. If there's propane walking through and you run across the ceiling of your trap tunnel, they will try to throw the propane at you through the ceiling, which of course won't go through the ceiling but will blow up the entire trap tunnel. So if there's propane, do not be going across the top of the trap tunnel. And we got smashers. And I wish I could give you a better view of what's going on down there. And we got one smasher actually make it through, but of course it's fire. If you don't know, things like the dynamo and the ceiling electric fields you saw before, they do much less damage against fire husk than they do against like nature and water and standard husk. So really this is the worst case possible scenario, to have fire smashers along with propane coming through here. But he's dropping pretty fast. He still hasn't got one hit on this 45. Oh, now we got a second smasher. We need to move this back a little ways just to protect the base. We got 51 mobs left to go through. And that smasher is down. Taking it out. We got, what, 2, 3 in there now? Still no propane getting up here whatsoever. You can see everything getting tossed around in the trap tunnel area. Oh,
Another wave coming.
fourth wave, final wave. This is the one
Prepare for an attack from the
that we are not fully ready for over here. So we've already had 2 propane waves, so hopefully that is all the propane waves we will have. But usually there is 2 smasher waves. So yeah, we've probably got smashers coming in. So let's go ahead. Floors. Wooden floor spikes to slow them down. Trap in here. We've already had 2 waves of propane, so hopefully this won't be propane. And we can use the freeze traps and not worry about them clogging everything up. And here they are coming. And more. Oh, we did not do ceiling. We're just going to do gas traps everywhere, because I don't have enough time to change out the traps as I'm running around. Alright. So far, 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a long time, and if it is a smasher wave like I thought, this could get really, really ugly. Do that just in case they, for some reason, some of the mobs will go backwards underneath that and bash out that piece. And there's not much I can do about it. So let's go ahead. And a few wall darts over here. Yep, we got smashers. Alright, whoa, we got a smasher that made it all the way through, which was really just 2 of these. And I did have that there. Fortunately, the launchers are really doing good on them. Oh, shoot, that is why I did not get my base down. Once again, another rookie mistake. But hey, I'll blame it on the allergy medicine. Lobbers I'm ignoring. Actually, we can go ahead and put in a ceiling. They aren't the ones that do damage to the buildings, at least not so far. But they are annoying, so let's go ahead and make it so they have to come into the trap tunnel in order to get close enough to target anything. And hopefully that will work. Alright, what we got over here? Seems like over here nothing's getting through. These guys are both almost... Ah, shoot. They got through there. Don't charge. I don't know why he didn't charge, but I am damn glad he didn't. Fortunately, now it seems like with having the base on there and the traps going off 20% faster... Ah, he is so close to dying. There he goes. Alright, so we took care of those smashers. This guy is just barely getting through. Do a little bit of reinforcing. And let's see. Let's go ahead and make this just a little bit more difficult. Alright. And that is all good. And still I've used the ability of my constructor base, but besides that, haven't used any of the other abilities. But if things get ugly, I will do the slow field. But yeah, my makeshift trap tunnel down here seems to be working just great. Everything getting eaten up. And let's just keep reinforcing the metal as much as we can while we can. And back up to the amplifier. Did we deal with all smashers? We got one smasher. Why is he attacking? Dude, you're going the wrong way.
Just try it,
Well,
slugger.
we'll do that.
My walls are strong.
Just so he doesn't break my trap tunnel.
Nope.
He has issues. That's right. Come up here. Traps will kill you. Oh, we got one smasher. Kind of made it close. And we have our entire traps. Alright.
Sorry.
So what we got? We got 1:20 left to go out of 5 minutes. That guy can't even get up here. He's getting slammed back. This guy. Oh, I never upgraded that metal. But he is almost toast on this. But yeah, definitely protect this side. Before, when I ran this on my other account, I tried to do basically a bunker defense. Just a bunch of walls and 45s with launcher on it to stop them from coming through. And it never worked. They always managed to pound their way through. So now with the timeout rooms, it seems like the timeout rooms work much, much better.
Oh, sorry.
And he should be dropping in a heartbeat. We got 36 left to go.
Come on now.
Yeah, with the new improved launchers, they are sending them flying. And the gas traps, I've also put a few perks on. And they seem to be working great. So, come on, Smasher, what do you got? Dude, that's what you got. Go back to the beginning. And one more time. Got him halfway through. Let's grab as much materials as I can while I can. Hate leaving all these goodies behind. But yeah, there you go. Storm Shield Defense number 4. And actually that went so smooth. A lot of that is just experience from having run it before on my other account. I really hope these videos help you on building your defenses and seeing what works, and on a few occasions what does not work. We have had 1 failure and 2 near misses out of all the Storm Shield defenses I've done so far on this new account. But as I said, we're going to go back in and take a look at what damage was done, see how much the traps got used up, and just other stuff like that. So if you want to stick around, glad to have you. Also see what kind of stuff we're getting here for treasure. And we did get up into the level 5 loot. That is one thing, when you solo, you usually get a little bit less. But I will gladly take less loot for more fun any day. And I'm probably going to be doing a video within the next day or two just going over my entire account right now, showing what heroes I'm using, which ones I've leveled up, what weapons I'm using, and what ones I wish I could be using right now, and the same thing with traps. And also my squad setup. And on my squad setup, I'm going to show that just really quick here, because if you look, my tech score is 1,600 and some, and everything else, offense is almost 900. But yeah, I just really max out my tech to make sure I am doing massive, massive trap damage. Alright, get back in there. And the other thing, I do a ton of trap durability. And if you look on here, trap durability 16%, 8%. Trap durability 24%, 16%. And then trap durability 8 and 16. And if you go to see all stats, you can go down 2 traps. And you can see durability is increased 204%. So my traps are going off, the durability is doubled. Or more than double. So yeah, definitely this account is highly, highly focused on maxing out trap ability and gadget damage. And it is just amazing how much my grenades, my teddies, just any gadgets out there, but just shockwave on carbide, is that damage is just incredible right now. And of course, my weapon damage is kind of pitiful, but I hardly ever use a weapon, as you see. Oh, love it. But let me know your questions and comments, what you liked about the video and didn't like, what you want me to change when I do the future Storm Shield defenses. And I'm going to keep going through, get through 5 and 6, and then power through the rest of them. And hopefully show every single spawn point on every amplifier so that you know what to plan for in the future.
But it never hurts to
But
prepare.
let's go ahead and start over here with A.
Console menu to deposit resources, or return
And
to the
start
map.
off down here, running
You
through
can
the pit of
leave
death.
anytime by selecting Leave with
And I
Purpose
thought
from
in the
Storm
past I
Shield
had
console.
put up these walls and they got blown up, but not. Right now they're holding up, no problem. Can't tell how much they've gone off. But the ceiling electric fields, this is the spawn point right here. This eats them up the second they spawn. A few will come over here, but it doesn't look like any did this time, which is a little weird. But I'm more than happy with that. Let them all go through the trap tunnel. That makes life so much better. But definitely build over there, because there will always be a few that try to sneak around. I had this set up where they could go in 2 different ways, into the main trap tunnel here, or head up the ramp. And let's see, this launcher got used 19 times. And this one got used 12. So obviously they're getting eaten up, getting sent down, and just getting torn up there. Let's see, can we get any numbers here? 49 of 49. I'm thinking these are resetting. There's no way this trap got used this many times, 17 times, and this one got used none. So I'm thinking the floor traps might be resetting, which would be great, but not the wooden floor spikes. The wooden floor spikes, they got used 28 times. So yeah, a lot of mobs coming through here. It didn't look like anything was actually making it to the amplifier. This is the other trap tunnel for A. And you can see the lava ball. Can't build there, you gotta start here. This got used 9 times. Sent back to Timeout room, trying to make it around this corner. This only got used 4. And once again, yeah, the floor launchers are setting back to normal. And that is a great thing. Can't get a number off that one or that one. How about here? So these wooden floor spikes got used 1 time. So that's telling you how effective these 1, 2, 3 launchers are doing their job of everything coming through here. So that is great. Definitely no charges on that one. So that worked out perfect. Heading over here, and unfortunately this will probably be getting torn down for Storm Shield Defense number 5. And it's one of my favorite runs over here to the south of Amplifier B, because everything is coming out of... let's get over there. You saw the spawn point right over here, right where the lava ball's hitting, and also a little bit off to this side, all heading up to the amplifier. They would come around up this hill. If they didn't go up the hill, they got hit back with launchers, ceiling electric field, and then they came up this way with floating launchers all the way. And a few got close. I couldn't believe the propane saw one guy maybe up to this point. But yeah, 49. This one got used 7 times. So, yep, a few made it up here. A lot of what made it up was just flinger trash getting thrown around. And they were launching all the way across the pit to that hole even where there is a geyser down there that was shooting them up in the air. Gotta love the geyser. I want to see if they did any damage up top, the flinger trash. And I have it set up so what everything is going to do, if anything lands up on top here, all this is a hat. So they tried pounding through, they didn't get through. If they had gotten through, they just would have landed on this level. And if they landed on this level, they would come to the middle, and some did. You can see it went off 3 times. But I got a gas trap above it and retractable floor spikes, and everything getting thrown up here is really low hit points. So it dies really fast. So not a major issue. And yeah, highly successful on that one. And sad to say, we're going to be tearing it down soon. But now we get over to where the fun really started with the smashers. And on this one, whoa, nice landing. Alright, these over here we had the spawn point on my amplifier A. And spawn point right out here, it was propane and smasher fire wave, which for my trap tunnels is the absolute worst ones. And not a single propane tank went off. A few smashers actually made it up here, but none of them did hardly any damage.
Nope.
So yeah, just a great success with 3 launchers, 3 timeout rooms. I still, all the time, I get people telling me, hey, you could put a half wall here to slow them down. Yes, I can, but when you have that huge spawn coming in, and when I'm doing this launcher, sending things back here, and they're coming out on this tile, along with the husk coming up the ramp, you can get a clog. And when that clog happens, the exploders throw the propane tanks and blow everything up. So that's why in the beginning of the trap tunnel, I keep it nice and open. Then here on the second tile, I do a single tile wide wall to thin it down, so they do have to walk a little further. And then finally I do the half wall. And yes, people bring it up, I could do a wall like that to make it a little bit stronger, but it also makes it harder for me to see, so I prefer to go this way. And then I offset them, the half walls here, and they come in. Here, I leave it open on purpose for these two because I want this launcher to send back the husk all 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3, so they have to walk by 2 launchers to get back to the 45. Just to give you the heads up on my thinking on how I do that. But yeah, however you want to do it, go for it. Because, yeah, people are always showing me new things and new ways to do it. And, yeah, a lot of times it's just amazing and extremely helpful. Over here, you saw the smashers were getting through at the beginning. Just added on 1 more launcher here, and that seemed to help quite a bit. The next time we run this, I will have this as a timeout room with traps up here and definitely slowing them down quite a bit. Over here, we had smashers coming in for 5 minutes solid. And where they're going to come in at when they walk up this ramp, it's this edge right here. They cannot get up anywhere around this. So as long as you leave this edge open, they'll come up, and here's where they'll enter. You can't build anything here. I would love to put a wall like right there with a launcher. But you've seen those lava balls. The lava ball will eventually come down and just blow that up. But what I did here, the build I did, there is a natural rock right behind these launchers. So what I did is have them come in. They get hit by the wall launcher here to a timeout room. They try to get out. They don't. Here, we need to put, didn't get a chance to, just for a little bit of extra damage. Wall darts shooting down the entire length of this tunnel. And then they make it around here. They have to get by this wall launcher, timeout room, this wall launcher, timeout room, and then make the corner around this launcher. If they do that, floor launcher, wall launcher, all sending them up, off 45s, and back down where they came from. If they get hit by this one, they get sent over here, and then these launch them back over into the trap pit. And what I'm trying to do is force them back in front of this one to get them back in the timeout room once again. And so that's the setup I have going on down here. And it worked perfect. 5 minutes of smashers. And I didn't see anything. I'll have to recheck the video. Maybe you guys saw it. But I did not see any smashers make it through this way. We did have one husky husk in the beginning. Just barely make it up here. And the smashers that did make it through over here, and without shooting, without panicking, without worrying, where you were able to stop them with the launchers and just some floor traps here. In the future, I probably will add on some ceiling traps up here. But the thing is, I know from my structure count, I got 1,366 structures left to go, which sounds like a lot. But when I build that new amplifier down in that pit there, that's going to use up a ton of pieces. And by the time I get to Storm Shield Defense number 10, I will have to tear down, basically I will destroy this entire amplifier and just do a naked amplifier defense, because I can't afford to use up structural pieces on the actual amplifiers. I am hurting on pieces so much. But that is it. That is the video. I look forward to your questions and comments, and I will do my best to get out an account update as soon as possible. Take care and have an amazing day.